Today we're going to talk together about cinnamon pudding. We will talk about these interpretations related to seeing cinnamon. Either buy it or drink it. We will also let you know if you have had this vision for a single girl or a married woman, pregnant or divorced too. We'll identify the man with us. Cinnamon is generally eaten when it is seen in cinnamon. Some of these symbols may indicate anxiety or distress and may come from someone who is slightly resentful or envious. Cinnamon sticks also sometimes indicate the difficulty a person may have in earning a living. Either soft cinnamon or ground cinnamon are suggestive of money. It will be received by the patron of the complex who can come later with a cold or after a rain, or from someone who is a bit greedy. Also smell the cinnamon from a site that indicates rumor or a lie. But those rumors will soon be over. Also, buying cinnamon in a dream is one of the symbols that some suggest for seeking visions. It can be acquired through hard work or through exhaustion. Also, when he sees a buyer of soft cinnamon, he sometimes indicates actions he will take, but these actions will still bring him misery or bring him pain. The sale of cinnamon in a dream is one of the symbols that indicate the end of the view from unhappiness to worries to sorrow. It is also when he sees the view that he has taken the cinnamon from someone. Seeing a person peel a cinnamon and that person is known sometimes indicates a bad relationship between the peeler and that person. But when he sees the view, he gives the person cinnamon. This means that the opinion carries the ill will of others. When the deceased sees the living, he sees the deceased take a cinnamon, sometimes unfortunately indicating a deficiency in the state of material perception. Also, when he saw that he was breaking cinnamon sticks from visions that suggested facilitation. Some of the things that were difficult for me to do had to be facilitated. He also observed that grinding these sticks or grinding cinnamon caused a change in his life or circumstances and a release from the causes or things that were causing his fatigue. The cinnamon tree is seen as a symbol of a somewhat ruthless or immoral man. Also, when the pastor sees that he is pruning the cinnamon tree, he will talk to him. Sometimes it indicates that he has money. That money would have to come from someone who is rather stingy. When the ruler sees that he is cutting down the cinnamon tree or removing it, it means that he is cutting off his relationship with potentially bad people. Also, drinking cinnamon when a man sees that the person drinking cinnamon is sorry indicates that he is unable to do so. Cinnamon is also associated with visions that indicate corruption in religion or in nature. As well as a cold cinnamon soup drink sometimes indicates a loss of status or prestige. When a man sees that he has cinnamon, it sometimes indicates some problems he may have in his personal life, or some difficulties in work or earning a living. Soft cinnamon is one of the symbols of a man's sense of hearing. He might not like that one bit. When he sees cinnamon, he breaks it. It involves finding a solution to a problem or facilitating a potentially intractable situation. Also, buying cinnamon from a person who is known to that person implies that the person is seeking harm to the opinion that that harm may be in the reputation. Also, the unmarried girl seeing the cinnamon is a philosopher of visions of trouble. Some of the tasks are more arduous or tedious. Cinnamon sticks for single girls unfortunately indicate uneasiness. The lack of ground cinnamon is a major problem in her life. When we see that she gets rid of cinnamon or that she breaks it down, she gets rid of behaviors that were bad for her or gets rid of causes or things that were bad for her. When we see her eating cinnamon sticks for pity, there is little indication that she will fall into injustice. Likewise, cinnamon sticks when seen by someone holding a cinnamon stick, that person will be the cause of a betrayal or a problem. Seeing that she had thrown the cinnamon on the floor and gotten rid of it saved a lot of trouble. She was suffering from it. A married woman who sees a cinnamon tree as a symbol of a possible problem in her marriage may also be scolded by her husband if she sees that she is buying cinnamon or taking it from a person who may have given her a bad word, whether it's an acquaintance or a husband. Also, when she sees that her husband is giving her cinnamon, it is a bad omen. He is treating her well. A married woman's drinking of cinnamon also sometimes indicates how much she can tolerate it. Pregnant women also have symptoms that may indicate fatigue during pregnancy. Also, when you smell it, it indicates a bad reputation or bad news she will hear. However, seeing that she had thrown away the cinnamon sticks was a sign that she was finally tired if she went through a healthy period during pregnancy. There are visions of her being healed. Also, the absolute when viewing cinnamon is sometimes indicated by a scale. She had been exposed to the soft palate of a divorced woman that sadly indicated instability in her life. Also, seeing that she has thrown away the cinnamon frees her from anxiety and fatigue. To pluck cinnamon from its stalk would mean that it is clinging to bad habits. She was estranged from him during their marriage and continued to live with him after their divorce. The smell of cinnamon is unfortunately also a harbinger of unfortunately hearing some bad news. This is a summary of the interpretations related to seeing cinnamon in a dream. I hope you like the video. If you have any questions, please write to me below. Thank you.